Today, many companies are hiring, interviewing candidates. But one fundamental thing which remains a mystery is during the candidate hiring process, a candidate goes for an interview. And after the interview, either you don't get a response or you get ghosted. But I have a tip for you, or a trick you can say, to understand where you stand in the hiring process during the interview itself. And this is one of the most crucial steps that can help you to understand whether to stick to the organization that you have appeared for an interview or to move on to some other organization. And this fundamental step has been the most challenging part for most of us. So let's talk about it. Hello, everyone. You know that moment at the end of an interview where they ask you, do you have any questions for us? And most of us ask about a role, company, culture. But today, I'm sharing a game changing question which will help you to gauge where you stand in the hiring process. Hi, I'm Venu Gudla. Today, I'm to be your career coach. I'm going to share a secret with you today. And this question has helped many coachee and my mentors to understand if they are moving forward in the hiring process or not. And it does something even more powerful. It positions you as a strategic thinker. Let me show you exactly how you can use it. And here's the question. Based on our discussion today and my profile which you have read, where do you think I can add maximum value to the role and the organization? Simple, right? And here is why it is so powerful. First, the question enforces the interviewer to mentally place you in the role. They are not just evaluating you anymore, they are actually visualizing you performing there, working there. And that's a huge psychological shift. Second, their answer tells you everything about the role. If they lighten up and start talking specifically about projects, teams, challenges, role, where they see you contributing and solving the problem, that's a green flag. They're already imagining you as a part of the team where you can contribute and give results. But if they give you a vague answer, something very generic like, oh, you seem to be like a good fit for us, however, so and so, and they struggle to answer you, that's your signal. They are probably not seeing a clear path for you forward. Third, it's crucial. The response gives you incredible insight for your follow up so that you can address any gaps right there in the conversation or reinforce your strength in your thank you email as a follow up. Now, timing matters. Ask this question at the end of the interview. After you have built rapport and they have learned about you and your experience and your contribution to the previous organization. Make sure your tone is confident, collaborative, but not desperate, and you are genuinely curious about knowing their perspective and not fishing for validation from them. And here is the last pro tip, listen carefully to just not what they say, but how they say it. Are they enthusiastic? Are they very specific about certain things? And do these steps very naturally. These are all positive indicators. Here is the bonus question, which shows you're already thinking about someone who works there and ready to contribute. You are not just focused on getting hired for one more job. You are focused on contributing and adding value to the system, organization, and to the role. And this is the exact mindset of all top performers have. And interviewers recognize it instantly. So next time you're in an interview, try this question and watch what happens. And you will walk out with so much of more clarity about where you stand in the process. And you might just move yourself to the top of their candidate list. If you found this helpful, give it a like, follow for more career strategies that actually work in real life, and drop a comment if this question has helped you in the past or it is going to help you in the future. I would love to hear from you. Good luck, all the very best.